Have you ever wondered if just 10 seconds could completely change your dog's life? It sounds impossible. After all, we think the biggest moments in a dog's life are adoption day, long walks, or expensive toys. But the truth is far simpler and far more powerful. Some of the most important moments in your dog's life happen in the tiny spaces between your actions. Moments so short that most owners never even notice them. And what you do during those 10 seconds can strengthen your dog's trust or quietly weaken it. Even more surprising, many loving owners repeat one small mistake every single day without realizing the message they're sending. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what those 10 seconds are and why your dog will never forget them. Let's begin with something that happens almost every day. Imagine you're sitting on the couch when your dog slowly walks toward you. They're not barking. They're not begging for food. They simply come close and look at you. Maybe they gently rest their head on your knee. Maybe they hesitate just a little before getting close. Most people react automatically. They glance down for half a second, pat their dog absent-mindedly while scrolling on their phone, or tell them, "Not now." To us, it feels insignificant. To your dog, it may be one of the most meaningful moments of the day. Dogs don't experience relationships the way humans do. They aren't counting birthdays or remembering expensive gifts. Their world is built from repeated emotional experiences. Tiny interactions become powerful patterns. Every calm response, every moment of attention, every feeling of safety gets stored in their emotional memory. And here's what's fascinating. Research into dog cognition suggests that dogs are exceptionally skilled at reading human attention, facial expressions, and body language. Long before you say a single word, they've already noticed where your eyes are looking, how your shoulders are positioned, and whether your body feels relaxed or tense. Which means those first few seconds after your dog approaches, you are constantly teaching them one simple lesson. Am I safe with you right now? But that's only the beginning, because there's another moment that's even more important, and most owners accidentally rush through it. Think about what happens when you come home. Your dog has probably been waiting. Maybe they've heard your car before it even stopped. Maybe they've been lying quietly near the door. The moment you walk inside, excitement explodes. Many people immediately start giving commands. Sit, move, stop jumping. Again, there's nothing wrong with teaching manners. But here's the part many owners miss. For your dog, those first few seconds after you're reunited are emotionally intense. Their heart rate increases. Their excitement peaks. They're not simply celebrating your return. They're reconnecting with someone they deeply depend on. If your first response is calm, predictable, and reassuring, your dog begins settling much faster. If the moment becomes loud, confusing, or inconsistent every day, it can actually make regulating that excitement more difficult over time. And here's something few people realize. Dogs often remember how interactions feel more than the exact events themselves. Emotional tone matters. That's why two owners can spend the same amount of time with their dogs, yet build completely different relationships. One creates emotional safety. The other unknowingly creates uncertainty. Now here's where things become even more interesting. What if your dog makes a mistake? Maybe they knock over a drink. Maybe they chew something they shouldn't. Maybe they have an accident indoors. Your immediate reaction during the next 10 seconds matters more than you think. Dogs absolutely learn from consequences and consistent training. But in stressful moments, they're also trying to understand your emotional state. Sudden shouting, unpredictable movements, or frightening reactions may cause them to associate the situation with fear instead of understanding what behavior you actually wanted. That's why modern reward-based training focuses on calmly interrupting unwanted behavior, preventing future mistakes, and rewarding the behaviors you want to see more often. Fear may stop a behavior in the moment. Trust changes behavior for a lifetime, and trust is built one interaction at a time. Now, before we go further, if this is changing the way you see your dog, take a second to like the video and subscribe. Every week, we explore the hidden world of dog behavior and the science behind the incredible bond you share with your best friend. Now let's talk about one of the quietest moments of all. Your dog falls asleep. Most owners see this as ordinary, but sleep is one of the greatest signs of trust any animal can offer. In the wild, sleeping means becoming vulnerable, A sleeping animal can't react instantly to danger. So when your dog chooses to fall asleep beside you, or even better, with their back facing you, they're showing remarkable confidence that nothing bad will happen while they're vulnerable. The next time you walk by, notice your first 10 seconds. Do you gently respect their space? Do you wake them abruptly? Do you constantly disturb them without realizing it? These tiny moments quietly shape how secure your dog feels inside your home. But perhaps the most powerful 10 seconds happen when your dog is scared. A thunderstorm, fireworks, a strange noise outside, a visit to the veterinarian. Many owners immediately say, "Don't worry," while feeling anxious themselves. The interesting part is that dogs don't only hear your words. They notice your breathing, your posture, your pace, your facial expressions. If you remain calm, move predictably, and provide reassurance without forcing interaction, you're giving your dog valuable information about the situation. You're becoming a source of stability rather than another source of uncertainty. That emotional guidance is something your dog carries into future experiences. And finally, let's talk about the 10 seconds that may matter most of all. The moment your dog simply looks into your eyes. For years, people believed dogs stared because they wanted food. Sometimes that's true. But gentle eye contact between dogs and trusted humans has been linked to increased levels of oxytocin, the same hormone associated with bonding and attachment. In other words, those quiet moments where your dog simply gazes at you may be strengthening the relationship both of you share. No toy is involved, no commands, no treats, just connection. And maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. Your dog isn't measuring your love by expensive beds, fancy collars, or the length of every walk. They're experiencing your relationship through thousands of tiny emotional moments. 10 seconds when you greet them, 10 seconds when they ask for comfort, 10 seconds after they make a mistake, 10 seconds when they're frightened, 10 seconds when they quietly fall asleep beside you. Individually, those moments seem almost invisible. Together, they become your dog's entire understanding of what it means to live with you. So tomorrow morning, before you rush into your routine, pause for just 10 seconds. Look at your dog. Really look at them. Offer calm attention, a gentle touch if they want it, a reassuring smile. Because those 10 seconds may seem ordinary to you, but to your dog, they might last a lifetime. Your dog isn't just behaving, they're communicating. And sometimes, the smallest moments become the biggest memories.